Welcome, everybody. Here we are with the next very interesting interview. Very pleased to be here with Pierluigi Fusco-Girard, CEO of Linificio and Canapificio Nazionale. Welcome, Pierluigi.
Thank you, Giusy. It's a pleasure to stay with you.
And for me as well, because we have the chance to go into some of the key things about Linificio. We will take some time. So first of all, can you take us in the world of Linificio and Canapificio Nazionale? Very famous, but it's important maybe to know from you what it represents today.
Linificio and Canapificio Nazionale is a linen and hemp spinners. It is one of the most important for volumes and for quality all over the world. We are based in Villa del Me, that is 7 kilometers far from Bergamo. We are spinning linen since 150 years. This year is our anniversary. We are a B Corp, and we are producing more or less 5 million kg of linen and hemp yarn per year. That means that we are covering the distance from here to the sun every year. We have three different plants. One is in Italy, that is the only one linen spinning mill all over the world that is producing linen since the beginning, since 150 years. All the other spinning companies are producing linen since 20, 30, or 40 years ago. We have another company that is in Lithuania, another one that is in Tunisia. We are very well known because our collection is the widest of all over the world. People that are working for Linificio are more or less 1,000 people.
And despite the fact that when we think about linen, we think about historic, something that has, long ancient background. Can you share with us the latest smart solution that you launch in the market with linen?
Yes, you must know that linen is the best sustainable fiber that we have in textile, and has a very wide performances. And for these two reasons, we studied how can we use this fiber not only in fashion or in furnishing or in home textile, but also in other field, in order to help to reduce the pollution. And one of the latest products that we launch into the market are the linen nets for fruits and vegetables that today are in our supermarket. They are biodegradable, and they can be treated as organic. And so you can fresh in the organic as the fruit or as the vegetables. Yes, we are growing very much in this market, and this is we are very proud of it because they can be a solution for at least reduce, if not replace, the plastic nets that today we are normally using, and unfortunately they are going also in our seas. And they are very dangerous for two different things. One thing is because the fishes are getting stuck inside these nets, and on the other hand, they are losing microplastics that are then destroying our environment. And yes, we are trying to even study other solutions, for example, in composite material, in order to substitute the synthetic fiber with linen or hemp fiber. And we are succeeding to enter in this kind of market too. So we are very proud of it.
Yeah. So responsible innovation is really progressing also here quite quickly, into other solutions.
I mean, we are feeling a lot the responsibility to improve and to help our world to improve and to try new solutions that are much more, let me say, sustainable because I mean, today it's a must. We cannot go we
in a
cannot
different direction.
exactly. We have to try to find a circular solution. Otherwise, it will be impossible. We will not have any future.
Yeah, and thinking about you know, the one of the value of responsibility, that is the territory. We are really, you know, still astonished, and we're really proud, you know, also being Italian, honestly, because you know, from time to time we have these you know, these kind of value that we like to express. You launch Lino d'Italia, so a linen that is cultivated in Italy, and that you know, you are already advancing. It's not just cultivated, but you are harvested it, I think, and you made already. Can you take us into this amazing project?
See, it's like to be back into the future, because we are in Italy, we are nearby Bergamo, just because Italy was one of the biggest producer of linen crops all over the Europe. Unfortunately, today it's not like this, because we lost completely the culture of linen here in Italy. And the linen is cultivated mainly in France and in Belgium. But we know that for having a better relationship with our territory, we had to reestablish this culture of linen also in Italy. And we started to make some tests 4 or 5 years ago, and we succeed to reach a good crop, linen crop, and a good fiber. So we decided to reestablish the linen supply chain from the field to the yarn. And of course, our target is to have fabrics and then garment Italians with the Italian supply chain. And we are succeeding to do it, because this year we had more or less 20 hectares, and we already sold all the yarn quantity that we are able to produce per this year. And we are sewing during this day exactly the double, 40 hectares this year. That means that our project is to doubling at least for 3 years, and then we will see what. And the nice thing is that we risked a lot, because we launched this project without having any, let me say, sponsor. So we started from the beginning. We produce the fiber and the yarn, and then we propose to the market this yarn, saying that it is special because it's different, because it's Italian, and because we are trying to work very, very close to the farmers. For example, we are giving to the farmers, we are paying to the farmer even if from the field is not coming 1 kg of fibers, in order to help them to reestablish this culture and to
motivate them,
confident, and to be confident on these businesses, on this very special plant.
So we will see the outfit on the catwalk soon, because the quality seems to be really good as well.
The quality is good. The quality is quite good, yes, and we are very satisfied. Of course, it is simpler to have a good quality if you have to cultivate few hectares instead of huge quantity of hectares. But we are very proud of it. We succeed to do it. The quality is good, and we will see. I mean, the market is very positive on this kind of
it's
product.
a uniqueness, I think. So it's really good.
Yeah.
I think this open up another question is about linen and new generation.
Linen and new generation is not a big issue, because new generation today are paying a lot of attention on sustainability, on traceability, and maybe also speaking about traceability, they would like to have as much as possible local product. So it's like we are coming back from a world that is that is and was globalized to something much more local. New generation are paying a lot of attention on these kind of things. And linen is the answer to these needs because it's very sustainable, because it's European, that means it's local, and it's very even simple to trace. For example, Lino d'Italia is traced using a blockchain system. So it's something very strong, and we are giving to the market this kind of instrument too for the needs of the new generation too.
Yeah, very, very important. You know, it's all linked at the end. And last but not least, you know, Lino, Canapificio, and C.L.A.S.S, and next steps. We are already a next step because we just started our journey together. So if we can close this amazing conversation with these two things.
So I trust a lot on this cooperation because I trust a lot in cooperation with other enterprises, with other companies, because I'm completely convinced that for reaching the target of sustainability that the European Commission gave to us is impossible to do it alone. It's necessary to do it with others, with other companies that are either very close to your business or very far from your business, but then putting together the know-how, putting together the energies, putting together the ideas is starting to grow up the plant of creativity in the direction of the sustainability. And I think that this is the fastest way for getting those targets. And I think that with C.L.A.S.S, we can do a great job under this point of view.
And we are fully convinced too, and that's why we're really pleased to start this new, you know, amazing journey dedicated to creativity, to innovation, and also responsibility. Next steps, something that you can share with us. I know that you have thousands of projects and you cannot disclose many of them yet, but something for our community that is following us.
So it's a very new thing. You know that I'm a father of 3 children, and you know that we are using this that in Italian we are calling pannolino. You can help me to translate it in English, but pannolino in Italian means a linen fabrics that we were using in the past for our kids. And today we are launching with a company, and a company that is making fabrics not woven. We are launching a product that is using again, at least partially, linen instead of synthetic fiber. So this is the last news that we are trying to launch.
The pannolino that you know you're mentioning is a diaper, you know, that
yes,
is one of the most used article, you know, by parents around the world, and not about babies, you know, because that is also the current word. So that's very interesting.
Yes.
So thank you so much, you know, Pierluigi. It has been an interesting conversation. It's just the beginning. So I wish you all the best for these new responsible developments and for life. Grazie mille.
Thank you, Giusy. Grazie a te.